Illinois is a small town full of adventure and a haunted history.
TV5's Nadolski continues her Michigan road trip.
I had to actually stay here one time last winter because of an ice storm, and I slept with the TV and all my lights on all night.
Oh my gosh.
Just because I was afraid somebody would come in my room.
It's a historic town with a haunted past. Galena, Illinois is home to several historic buildings, each with a ghost story of their own. But perhaps the most popular, the DeSoto House Hotel, located right downtown.
You are confident that the DeSoto House Hotel is haunted?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, a lot of things have happened here.
Historical librarian Steve Repp tells us that the most famous haunting is the Lady in Black.
They cut out this whole section, and they found what appeared this opening right here. They thought that was kind of strange, so they went up a little higher with it. The opening goes to about this level right here. So then they remembered, wait a minute, this is where the ghost-like figure of the Lady in Black went. She went into the wall right here.
And while no one knows who the Lady in Black is or why she haunts the hotel, there's been several reported sightings of her over the years. One of those from a hotel employee, Gail Schultz.
I was walking with a server one day, and I stopped dead in my tracks. I saw her just walk right past me and go up the stairs. And I turned to the server, and she said, "Oh my God, I just saw that too." So she did see the Lady in Black as well.
What did she look like?
She was just, she had on black clothes, and she was kind of like just a smoky type figure.
But the mystery doesn't end there.
We're told that the two most haunted guest rooms here at the DeSoto House Hotel are the two right behind me. The Abraham Lincoln room, where he actually gave a speech off the balcony in this room back in the day, and then the Grant room.
And while the DeSoto is well known for giving its guests an unforgettable story to tell, there's plenty of other haunted happenings around the city. We caught up with Amelia Wilson, who owns a ghost tour company. She gave us a one-on-one look at the inside of a mansion that she says is haunted by the Ryan family.
The house was built in 1876. The family lived here. Only 4 of the children, they had 9 children, only 4 were around to actually live in this home. Catherine died about 6 years after it was built. So she would have been funeraled in this room. She passed away in what we call our red room upstairs, which we can show you as well. But there's definitely a haunting here. They had over 23 servants. You hear voices, you hear piano playing, you hear footsteps in the ballroom.
We even had the chance to sit in on a real-life seance in the mansion's dining room, where a medium attempted to make contact with the Ryan family.
If you put your hands on the middle of the table, sometimes she'll do this thing where she likes to touch the tops of your fingers, like you feel like a little cool breeze on the top of your fingers. And she's been doing that since we started.
We then went upstairs to the most haunted room in the entire house, the Red Room, the place where one of the owners, Catherine Ryan, died. Tour guide Emma Wall says the place used to be rented out as a bed and breakfast, but after several complaints about strange incidents from guests, they decided to close it down.
There have been guests staying here, and they'll get spooked. People will leave. Bed and breakfast doesn't really work out when people rent a room for 3 nights and only spend 3 minutes there.
So now they use it for tours and ghost hunting. Emma walks us through that process and shows us some of the tools they use, starting with something called an EMF detector.
Hold it out in front of you. You can see the meter move here, and this guy will light up right here if it does detect a large amount of disturbances. So that is disturbances in the magnetic fields around us, which has been linked to paranormal activity. Do you want to hold on to one? Yeah. So those are EMF detectors, and yeah, you just hold it out in front of you. And I mean, if you want to turn it on and off, you can turn it on and off. We're also going to be using, this is another piece actually closely related to that. This is the REM pod. So it is essentially a bigger and stationary version of your EMF detectors. So putting it on, actually, we're going to set it down right here, folks. Now, well, that's just them saying hi.
So whether you believe in ghosts or think it's all just a myth, all of it is up to interpretation. With this mid-Michigan road trip, Kate Nadolski, WNEM, TV5.
Oh boy, and you can learn more about Galena and its chilling haunted history by going to enjoyillinois.com. And we have posted a link for you on the TV5 Hot Links page.
And if they do have ghosts, who are you going to call? right?
Ghostbusters.
You can also read more about Galena in Midwest Living magazine. It's a publication of our parent company, Meredith Corporation. The September-October issue is out right now.